Hey there people, it's me Nosy, and I'm here again for a video today. It is actually a review, and it's a Transformers review. I bet all of you are like, yay, thank fuck for that. Yes. Yeah, I've got a little bit of, I thought to just get one out the way. It wasn't one planned. I've just been looking around my bedroom and wondering exactly what to review, and I thought, I'm not really in the mood for anything technical at the moment. I just can't be asked of anything like that at the minute. So I just thought to just do something basic, and what I've chosen, one of these I have actually reviewed before, which when I was on my Nosy 00 account, but due to me closing that account down, I don't think I've re-uploaded that review, so I'll redo that on a later date. But the review I'm doing today is the other guy, which this guy is technically two of them. They're technically, well, they are the repaints really, but one of them looks slightly different in mould than the other one. But anyways, let me get straight to it. Today, as you can see on the title page, I am reviewing one of the battle chargers from G1, or from the Toyline subgroup. Yes, Runamuck. This is a really nice little toy. But anyway, I'm going to get straight into it after this.
I got a guilty secret to tell before my head explodes. A burden I never wanted, I'm getting close to overload. It has been a fun.
Yes, I am today talking about this awesome figure. This review isn't going to be very long because such a basic figure. But before I get into it, a little bit of a bio on this guy. Thank you to TFU Info, and thank you to Soundwave SG1 for pointing me out to this website. It's a great website. Anyway, so he is a Decepticon, obviously, as you can see on the has his Decepticon logo there. The buff, anyway, this is his counterpart, which is Runabout. This is the black version, which I've actually reviewed before. I see where they're coming from, because this mould has never had any, apparently according to this website, it's never had any variations in this mould. The look, if you put them together, they look absolutely identical, but you can tell a lot of differences, mainly with the back windshield, as you can see. On this one, it's got, you know, black down the sides, and it's just a bit smaller on the back window. On this one, it's black all the way around. On the bonnet, on that one, it's got a little bit more detail. On this one, it's got less detail. So there's little variations and difference in the mould for that one, but they are technically both in the same subgroup, and they're based off each other in a way. But anyways, getting on to this guy, shall we? Runamuck. He is obviously a shock trooper. That's his function. And his subgroup battle chargers. Modes is obviously robot mode and vehicle mode. I'll get to that in a moment. He has a part which is his black gun, which is complete. I found the gun. Actually came with a gun, which is actually pretty good. Now his tech spec. Right. This is what he used to say back in the good old days. The road is my playpen. Cars are my toys. Pretty cool. Right, so cackling like a mechanical wild man, this battle charger is a twirling, trembling two-lane terror, spreading fear in his favourite pastime. Is his favourite pastime. Sorry, can't bloody read today. Admires junkyards like humans admire art museums. Maximum speed 180 miles per hour. Range 600 miles. Uses friction not rifle that increases kinetic energy of its target's molecules for 5 minutes. Even the slightest movement results in tremendous friction, causing flames and melting. Afraid of heights. Anyways, right, this is his tech specs. Strength 6, Intelligence 6, Speed 7, Endurance 7, 6 for rank, Courage 5, Firepower 7, and 8 for skill. So, pretty damn well, really, not a bad character. I really don't actually remember this guy. He must have been in the G1 cartoon, or he was possibly from one of the comics. But I can't really remember this guy that much, or his counterpart, either the Runabout. I can't remember them. It's been quite a while since I watched G1, so there's a big chance that these guys possibly only kind of showed up in a couple of episodes, which unfortunately, a lot of good characters only showed up like once or twice and never again, and then maybe come back in the comics. There was a lot of syndrome like that. But yeah, so that's a little bit of a bio on this guy. He was obviously available back in '86. This was when this guy was first released. There's no variations in Runamuck's design, no repaints, no recolours or remolds. Yeah, but there has been a few different ones throughout the time. There's been a Cybertron Runamuck back in 2005, and obviously a movie Runamuck from 2009. But this is one of a kind. They've never redone it or anything like that, like, you know, redone the mould or anything like that. So that's a little bit of a bio on the guy. So yeah, obviously very, very basic. It's like what I would say, this guy looks an awful lot like that famous Bond car that went underwater. I can't remember the film that was from though. You know, that one used to be like a submarine. It went through the water as well. Reminds me an awful lot like that design of car, and also like Back to the Future as well. So if you look at it, the back of it looks an awful lot like where the thrusters went for going, you know, from Back to the Future car. So yeah, I think that's what it was based on, because obviously they were both from the 80s, and possibly a lot of the vehicle forms were influenced through real life cars, such as like Porsche, bloody VW Beetle for Bumblebee, all sorts of stuff. But yeah, really nice little toy. Now, nothing going for it. As you can see, it has had better days. It's not bad actually. It's the best one I found on eBay when I bought it in condition. The only thing is that the stickers are wearing, the gold trim stickers, they're kind of wearing down. The Autobots insignia, which is there, is kind of seen better days. But all in all, getting to the transformation now, and also there's his gun. Been holding his gun for like dear life for some reason. Now, the only problem with this toy, as I said, it has had better days. What I mean by that is the mechanism on this guy doesn't exactly work compared to this guy. The mechanism on this guy works brilliantly, just like brand new. On this guy, sadly, I think there's something wrong with the front bit here, but I'll show you. If you can see it. See, it flips up fine on the back, but this here doesn't come all the way down, and when you do, see, there's nothing there stopping it until, I mean, it does stop there, but it doesn't stay up, it just keeps, you see, just keeps flopping forward. So the mechanism on this guy isn't exactly better. How it should go, if I show you with Runabout is going to be a separate review, by the way, but no, it doesn't really matter. Not that wet. You see, this one kind of is a little stiff. Just have to. I think people are like, no, I'm gonna break it. Got them stiffened up. A second. There we go. Just stiffened up a bit. See, that's how that one's meant to do. See, it's meant to be where these are meant to be the legs here for robot mode, and yeah, it's that's how much it's meant to go. But on this guy, look at the difference in, you know what I mean? So I think the mechanism on the front end's seen better days on Runamuck. Let me just toss that aside for a second. Yeah, so that's one little problem with this little guy is, the function where you pull it back and you self-transforms. The front bit there, everything else works fine, just the back bit there, I've seen better. The front bit, sorry, it's not coming any further down, which it should do. So there's either something got stuck in there, or it's just the mechanism over time's kind of perished. But as you can see, that's a very, very basic little robot mode. Just show you it. Just a real basic white head. But even though the first sculpt really isn't all that bad. Now these are possibly for people that do that. They're quite. Well, these are. I found them quite desirable. These things because these little toys. I don't know why. I know they've got no playability value whatsoever, except for pulling them back and forth and playing with them as a car. They've got no articulation. They've got nothing going for them whatsoever in playability factor. But like I said before when I reviewed Runabout, sorry, he is exactly the same. But I found him really fascinating, and I thought, really, I really like this toy. I really like these toys because even though it's so basic, but yet it works, and they are quite fun. And when you was a kid and seeing them self-transform, you'd be like, oh wow, it's amazing. But as a kid, it'd be kind of like, oh, fascination kind of thing. But at our age, and the way toys are nowadays, nothing compared to this. And this will most likely get recalled nowadays. Well, not necessarily. We've got worse stuff these days. We've got friggin' bloody load of shit coming out for Transformers now, with like little figurine things. But these lines of these toys really are very, very clever. And it's a shame. I think they should bring these back, maybe with a bit more playability factor. But I mean, they have brought them back in activator form in a slight way, back in animated. The animated toy line, they brought the activators out, which you just press the button on the top and it's self-transformed. But, you know, bringing it back in this respect, where you just pull the car backwards and the whole thing just transforms on its own. I like the whole idea, but yeah. But as you can see as well, there is something wrong with that back end. If you check it out, it doesn't stay where it's meant to. There's a gap there at the back. Doesn't matter. I mean, what do you expect for over 25, is it 27 years now? G1? Not 26, 27 years now, I think. So, what do you expect for a toy that's been out since 86? You know, go figure. And a bit of yellowing as well going about on the wheels, but anyways, thank you very much for watching, people. Watching me balls this review up. Anyways, but I hope you enjoyed it. I mean, I'm really wanting to try and kick on with my Prime reviews. I need to get my Optimus Prime toy done. I think I need to do Cliff Jumper. I've already done Wheeljack, and I can't remember now. I think I've only done Wheeljack actually. I need to do Bumblebee. I'm sure I need to do Bumblebee. I need to do RC. I need to do Cliff Jumper and Prime. So yeah, I think I've only done one of my Prime reviews. Figures. So yeah, so I'll try and get onto that at some point in the future. It's just that at the moment I can't be asked for anything real. No, they're not hard, but they've got the challenges between them, and with me not having instructions, you know. But anyway, I'll save me excuses for another day. Thank you very much. Hope you've enjoyed it, and I will be back very soon with more videos. And stay tuned. Thank you for your patience. I'll be back soon.